Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Elena, and today I want to talk to you about how important it is for you to put yourself out there in terms of being seen. I know that can be very scary. As someone that has struggled with this, I don't even know if I'm qualified to say this, but because growing up, I always had this fear that people were going to perceive me and judge me, and I had a tendency to kind of stop what I was doing and just kind of stay in the house all day and not speak freely and do videos or whatever. And even to this day, sometimes when I want to make videos and I know people are in the house, there's a part of me that doesn't want to continue making videos, and I'm like, that's not right. That's not the right way to do things, because if you have something to say, you should say it, and you should continue doing the things that you do regardless of whether or not people are judging you or watching you or whatever. And the reason why this is so important is because when you are truly being aligned with who you are and what you're doing, and you're doing what you're called to be doing in the very moment and sharing your truth and being yourself, you are literally sending a beacon of light, like a frequency, like a radar, like a signal to the people who are meant to see you, your tribe, your community, the people who you may be feeling like you never see in your physical reality. Maybe they are not near you, but maybe they are somewhere far away and they need to see you. And it's kind of funny because when I think about it, it's like, if you're not being yourself, 100% yourself, you're going to attract people that are attracted to that non-version of yourself. Like if you're, I wouldn't say pretending to be someone you're not, if you're diluting your light, or you're playing it safe and you're being a different role than you really are, that role is attracting the people who are attracted to that role. They're not actually attracted to who you are, right? And that's really important to kind of note, because if you really want to meet or attract the community that is meant for you, you must put yourself out there. You must be yourself. And you have to trust that despite the people that don't like you, or the haters out there, you have to understand that for whatever reason, their soul is calling their lower selves to watch you. How they perceive you is really none of your business. Even if they don't like you, you have to trust that there has to be a reason why they're watching the video, or watching you, or whatever. And you have to let go of the idea of what they're thinking and focus on the people who do need you, the people who are supporting you and wanting to connect with you, because that's your target audience. Something about you is in resonance with these people that you're trying to communicate with. Hence why it is so important for people to express themselves fully. And that can be difficult, right? Especially, if you, for instance, as an autistic person, sometimes you have to mask depending on the situation you're in. Unfortunately, when you're working, maybe you have to have a certain, way of doing things and mask because you are in that environment. But as you spend more time unmasking and embodying who you truly are, I'm in my house, just being myself. It's really not me hiding anything. It's just who I am. That signature, that energy frequency is what is the key component. And if you're not doing that, it's almost like a disservice to other people, but it's a disservice to you, because what you're trying to do, if you've ever been on this path, where it can be quite isolating when you're truly just focused on the inner work and healing inside and generational wounding, it can be very lonely. There's not a lot of people that will understand you, and a lot of people are not on the similar path as you, because doing the inner work is hard. That is why so many people don't do it. That's why so many people know they should be doing it. But knowing something is different than actually putting action steps towards doing it, right? To me, it's kind of similar. Like if somebody did something wrong or hurtful to you, sometimes they know that they did something wrong and they regret it. However, if they're not taking the action steps to make it better, it doesn't matter, right? Like it's just like that fear is keeping them, that ego or whatever you want to call it. So I find that it's being yourself is not only for you to freely express yourself, but to really attract the people who are meant to be in your life, to be part of it. And if you hide, if you're afraid, and you know, I'm not judging because it took me a while to kind of consistently put my things out there. I feel like it's making it harder. Can you imagine two people both hiding? They're not gonna know you exist. They're not gonna know anything about you. You have to put yourself out there if you are adamant on attracting your community. And so that's my message that I want to send out today. And, you know, this is kind of like a brave thing for me because, you know, usually when I feel like people are around me, I just want to hide in my room and not make videos and like not say anything. But now I know there's people around me in the house or whatever, I am still gonna speak my truth. And it'll be okay. It'll be okay. I promise you. It's worth it because you're not meant to live this life alone. You're not meant to feel isolated. There are people out there wanting and willing and are eager to meet you and support you and root for you. But again, they won't know. They won't see you. They won't know who you are if you don't put yourself out there. So that's the first step. And also by being yourself, you're kind of encouraging other people to know that it's safe to do so, and that it's actually quite freeing, and it's probably one of the best gifts you can give to anyone, to allow them to be 100% themselves, giving them the perspective that it is possible for them and that they don't have to pretend anymore. They don't have to hide anymore. They don't have to mask anymore. Just be yourself. I swear, if everyone just unmasked, we would just be in such a better world. Oh my God. And we just pretend. No more pretending to like be friends with people you don't want to be friends with. No more pretending to talk to people you don't want to talk to. Like it's literally, or to do a job you don't want to do. Like, oh my God, we would be so free, and it would be so much better. So anyways, I hope this video helps whoever is watching me out there. Hi, even if it's one person, hi. Okay, hi. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will talk to you later. Okay, bye.